Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome to your May monthly reading. And after almost a year sabbatical away from monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, they're back. And what a perfect time to bring them back from the dead, as we just had Easter and we're right in the middle of Mercury retrograde when I'm recording these, which is a great energy to reignite things that have been put on the shelf. I had moved away from doing them to better balance my life because I was doing so much at the time, but I'm ready to go out of balance again. Just joshing. I've really balanced doing my live readings, and I'm excited for all the new things that Spirit is wanting to do this year. There's a lot going on in the world, energetically and politically, and wars and all this stuff that's happening. So I was really nudged to begin these again and also include what I'm going to call Astrological Zen-ergy for the month. I'll give a high-level overview of the astrological energies that Spirit wants to share, and then I will have videos here and there throughout the months talking about those energies and how to make the most Zen with them. And then this tarot oracle card reading is going to be for wherever you have the zodiac sign appearing in your chart. And here's a quick reference of what planet rules over what area of your life to see where this reading will most impact you. I'm going to try to have these monthlies out 2 weeks before the beginning of the month, so around the 15th of the month before. Try to have them out so you can make the most of the astrological energies. So, alrighty then, let's take a look at the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month of May. We enter the month of May continuing with the influence of the Saturn and Neptune pre-shadows for their retrogrades, which already started a while ago. I've created other videos for those, which I'll link in the description box of the video down below if you want to check them out. I also have a playlist for the Astrological Zen-ergy videos if you'd like to catch up on what energies have been happening, or even to learn about different aspects of astrology. All right, so the new energy that we're experiencing in the month of May will have been in the pre-shadow of Pluto's retrograde since January 10th of this year. So we've already been experiencing the energies of transformation and super focus on addressing our own self-destructive behaviors, patterns, habits, and belief systems. But they will intensify during the actual retrograde itself, which happens on May 2nd. And no worries, we'll be a little used to those energies after having had experience, just a little taste of them for almost 4 months. And buckle up because the retrograde lasts from May 2nd all the way up until October 12th. And then we'll enter the post-shadow, which will hang out in and around in until January 31st of 2025. And September through most of November, we do move back into Capricorn, where Pluto moved into Aquarius. It's a huge thing we talked about already. But we move back into Capricorn temporarily for about 3 months, and then we move back into Aquarius. So some big changes with that energy. And then on May 7th, the new moon in Taurus comes in with connections to the earth. And it's a special focus on wanting to do things that are real, bringing the dreamy things into reality and giving it substance. And don't forget to make your 10 new moon wishes. I do put out a pick-a-card video the Wednesday before the new moon that guides us on how to make the most of those wishes. And then Mercury moves out of its post-shadow on May 13th, bringing welcomed clarity to our inner reflection that's sparked by this Pluto retrograde. Mercury also moves out of the fiery Aries into grounded Taurus a couple days later, which adds some stability back into our communication and motion and all that Mercury energy. And then Uranus begins its long trek into its retrograde by entering its pre-shadow on May 16th, and it won't go full retro until September 1st, staying there until January 30th of 2025, finishing up its post-shadow on May 17th of 2025. We spend around 40% of our lives going in and out of retrogrades for the outer planets, especially like Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus, and around 33% for Saturn and Jupiter. And with that pre- and post-shadow periods, that probably pushes them up to more like 50% or more. I mention this just to bring perspective around retrogrades, that they're normal and they happen quite often in our human lives. Uranus retrogrades can afford us some powerful opportunities to reset our lives, our thoughts and beliefs, and even allow unexpected things to flow rather than have resistance against those. The old ways just don't work anymore, so you're interested in discovering and formatting the new ways. And this Uranus energy, which rolls over Aquarius, joins Pluto in Aquarius, expanding the inner inquiry and rebel energy. Uranus is in Taurus the rest of the year, so it also helps us ground ourselves with these new ways. And then we move into Gemini season on May 20th, and here's a screenshot that talks about the general energies and themes of Gemini that can take center stage during this time. I put out a special pick a card the Wednesday before the season starts, also offering a bonus birthday reading to all the Gemini sun babies. And then the last big energy that I just want to mention is the full moon in Sagittarius happening on May 23rd. It can be a powerful time to face and transform fears. And with all the inner reflection energy that we're experiencing, you may have advanced access to belief systems tied to fear that are running around below in that subconscious area that have not come up to the surface before or for a long time. All right, how fun, right? And of course, the Wednesday before the full moons, I also post a pick a card video that talks about how to make the most of the release energy of that specific moon. And playlist links for all those pick a cards are also listed in the description box of the video down below. Okay, so those are the energies that I felt nudged to share that we all face as a collective. But of course, depending upon your individual birth chart, the impact can vary by individual. We all are amazing soup that have flavors that are activated differently when they react to the astrological energy that trickles upon the earth. So, our lives are truly such unique adventures. Okay, now let's hear from Spirit through your tarot and oracle card reading. All right, Pisces, this is your reading for the month of May, and how this works is I take a tarot deck, which this month I'm using the Animal Guides Tarot by Radley Valentine, and I break out the Major Arcana from the four suits of the Minor Arcana. Major Arcana will represent the overall energy for the month. The Minor Arcana will represent four different areas of our human existence, and I'll talk more about those, of course, when we get to those. So we'll start here with the tarot, and we have oracle for each of those areas as well. And of course, all that energy on the Astrological Zen-ergy that we'll all be dealing with, but this will tell you more specifically what Pisces will be facing. So let's start here. Overall energy for the month of May for Pisces. What would you like them to know, please? What do you want the Pisces to know? Okay, they do want this one here. And you've got 21, the World card, ending of major cycles, beginning of new adventures. And you got the Shetland sheepdog. Congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You made it through the challenges and incorporated the lessons life offered you with grace and courage. So definitely, the butterflies in there. So it's the ending of a cycle, beginning of new adventures. A lot like, the caterpillar goes through the entire chrysalis of the cocoon and going through all of that. And so it's gone through the metamorphosis of the caterpillar. Now it's emerging as a butterfly. And it's a whole new world. It's not crawling along the ground anymore. It's not searching after leaves to eat. It's, and limiting its movement and traveling distance. Now a butterfly can flutter. It can migrate thousands of miles. It can flutter over, rivers, which, caterpillars could never do. And they seek after nectar, not eating and consuming leaves. So they become someone or something that is helping, cross-pollinate plants and everything as well. So they take on a new kind of life of service instead of a life of consumption. So there's this beautiful transformation that's happening here in the month of May. We're also going to pull from the Terrestrial Fauna Oracle deck and find out what other general energies they want you to know around this transformation, this ending and beginning, significant one coming in. And this deck here, Chris Lee, who's the author and creator of these, has offered 10% off this deck to any of my followers. All that, the link and code are listed in the description box down below if these catch your fancy like they did mine. All right, so here's your card. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, we got the shark. And water energy, of course, Pisces being a water sign, so shark going around in the waters. So the shark, recognized for its commanding presence and predatory nature, imparts a message of potency and determination. Access your inner reservoir of strength and embrace your innate power. Just as the shark fearlessly navigates the ocean's depths, you too possess the tenacity and resolve to conquer any hurdles along your journey. Assert yourself and stand tall in your capabilities, right? You've overcome 100% of anything that you've had to face in your life, or you wouldn't be watching this right now, right? So you got a great record. The shark's skill in adapting and surviving across diverse environments offers guidance. Be supple and open to change. Just as the shark moves effortlessly through varying waters, adopt the skill to navigate life's shifts with elegance. Trust your capacity to seize the opportunities that come your way. The shark symbolizes intuition and keen insight. Rely on your instincts and connect with your internal wisdom. The shark's acute awareness enables it to perceive its surroundings and make accurate choices. Recognize your intuitive abilities and let them illuminate your decisions in alignment with your highest good. Remember that the shark prompts you to embrace your personal might, embody adaptability and intuition. Assert your boundaries and harmonize strength with grace. Through the wisdom of the shark, you can harness your inner resilience, confidently overcome life's trials, and embody a harmonious blend of strength and empathy. Beautiful, of course, Pisces, the 12th house, all of that, related to, Neptune and Pisces and that 12th house is all about connecting to the spirit world. So intuition definitely is recognized here. And I just feel like as you're going into this new journey, the world, this last card in the major arcana, you start at the 0, which is the first card in the major arcana. A whole new adventure, a whole new way of experiencing life really opens up for you here. So I love that. And then we get into the minor arcana, and like I mentioned before, it represents 4 different areas of our lives, of our human lives, and how we experience things, represented by the 4 elements. And we'll start off here with the fire element, which is normally the wands in the standard tarot decks, representing your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration. Could be your spiritual energy and your overall energy. So we'll be asking Spirit what they want you to know about your energetic adventure in the month of May. So around this transformation and this endings and beginnings, okay, they do want this one for you here. You have the Six of Wands, the rescue dog, the mixed breed. You may receive a promotion, be chosen for a scholarship, or find that you're singled out for special recognition. You've done an amazing job and you deserve all the attention. Yeah, Six of Fire, Six of Wands is energy of being recognized. It's victory. It is movement of energy too. And, when we're looking at this, promotion kind of energy, this is like an upgrade. So where you've completed the world and you're beginning a new journey, it's like you're getting an upgrade. You know how they talk about getting downloads, having spiritual gifts upgraded. This is what's happening on the inside. It can flow out into the physical world. We'll talk about the physical world here in a sec. But you have this internal upgrade that's happening in your spiritual energy, in your existence energy, your powerful self energy. And it's going to be making its way to the outside world, but it's flowing with the sixes. If you think of 3 on each side, that leaves a beautiful flow in the middle. And so your energy definitely starts to flow in heightened ways in the month of May. And we'll also pull here from the Divine Energy Oracle by Sonia Choquette, and we'll see what else. What else does she want you to know? What else does Spirit want you to know around your energetic adventure during the month of May? Right, I feel like it's this one right here. Whoa, you have Ask with Sincerity. So let me just grab that here. And I like this because this is, communicating with your higher self here and your spiritual posse. When we really look at, what, life in general, we ask Spirit before we come down here. I call it a honey-do list. We're like, hey, these are the things I'd like to experience down here. Can you make sure I have those? And they're like, absolutely. So they're always working on those things. But if we want more assistance, if we want, to be able to, ask them for guidance, ask them for clarity, ask them for synchronicities, whatever, we can do that of our own free will down here. But if we don't ask them, then they don't meddle. They're just allowing us to have our experience here and, make our choices. But they'll be behind us and they'll even it's like someone standing behind you, you forgot that's there. They'll just let you know that they're there. And that they do that through synchronicities, through repeating numbers, different ways just to go, hey, just remind you, you can ask us and we're happy to help if you want clarity, if you want direction, like we were talking about. So I like that. Says the universe is available to assist you, but will only be accessible if you're in the state of mind and spirit to receive new direction. Your divine energy will guide you, but it won't agree with you. So before you ask for insight, you must be open and available to suggestions that may differ from your own. Your divine energy is calling you to be receptive to the support of the universe by opening your mind. Are you prepared to listen to higher direction, even if it means a change of plans or considering a new outlook? If so, then answers and guidance will be revealed. Your divine invitation: let go of your fixed beliefs and projections about how things must go, and let the universe reveal a better way. Step out of your own way so that higher wisdom can direct your life. And clear your mind of preconceived notions and wait for guidance. Be open and flexible. Help is on the way, as the universe has better plans for you than those you have for yourself. Wow. Quite powerful. I love that. So definitely this is this new beginning. I'm excited to see what's coming your way. And then we move into, like we talked about, the physical world, the only element that's points outward. Your energy is inward, your thoughts are inward, your emotions are inward, but the physical pentacle suit, the earth element, are all, about the outside world, the people that are on stage with us, the props that are on there, including our own bodies. So this is what Spirit and Creator want you to know about the month of May, what kind of energies and experiences regarding your physical experience. So let's take a look here. What do you want our Pisces to know here about the outside world over the month of May? All right, this is the one here. And you got the Two of Earth, the Two of Pentacles, the Abyssinian cat, cats and dogs and sharks. Oh my. You may be under stress because of multiple jobs or too many responsibilities for one person to manage. It's important to balance your work and personal life and bring a spin or spirit of fun to all that you do. So I like that. Are you being too serious? Let's bring in some humor into your outside world. Watching comedies on YouTube and comedians, and laugh and smile as much as you can. That raises your love vibration, and it allows, you to attract in to your outside world those higher vibrational things too. So realizing your power of choice of what you invest your energy into your world really, is an empowering thing. And if you're kind of in the middle between, I don't know which way I want to go. Do I want to go this way or this way? Again, bring in Spirit and ask them for clarity, and they will show that to you as well. And then we've got the Medicine Woman Oracle, and we will ask here additionally, what else they're wanting you to know about the next 6 months in the physical world. So what else? What other advice or information do you have? What else for Pisces? All right, I feel like they want this beautiful green one here. And you've got the Spirit of Water. How perfect. It's your own energy that's coming in here. And it says, return to the source of the feminine for purification. Beautiful. So let's see here. The message it brings, it says, I am the Spirit of Water, the pure source that flows down the mountain. I am Mother Ocean, one with the mystery of beginnings, your birth and the deeps. I am the rock-filled source, the limpid river, the home of the serpent woman sorceress, and of nymphs and undines. I am water and I purify you. In the ebb and flow of tides, I unite with Grandmother Moon's cycle to extend my multifaceted and unpredictable essence. Melodious lapping from froth or waves, lake or impetuous torrent, I am elusive. I am the female principle. The guidance that it brings in says this card invites you to remember where you came from. Your tears are filled with salt, just like the Universal Mother. The blood of Moon times flows from you to purify you with each cycle, and your breasts gush nourishing milk. Your nature is oceanic. There can be times when too much activity, being wounded in a love relationship, or another emotional trouble can cause your source to dry up. Maybe you need to be more hydrated or to swim in the flowing water. The Spirit of Water in your reading gives you permission to release your emotions, to resume the fluid and ringing course of your destiny. Wow, how beautiful. To awaken your medicine, call the Spirit of Water to support you. What message is water bringing you? To find out, dedicate a moment to this spirit. At home, you can perform a purification ritual with Lamanja, the goddess of the ocean. According to legend, we can sit before the sea to whisper our worries to her and light a blue candle. Fill a bowl dedicated to your ritual with water and recite Lamanja's mantra. Yamaya Asasu, Yamaya Yamaya, Olodo Olodo Yemaya, which means, Yamaya, welcome me into your ocean. Once you've entrusted her with your sorrow, immerse your hands in water to purify yourself, and then give thanks. That's at home. In nature, you can connect to the Spirit of Water, offer yourself to the rain, swim in a lake, or sing on the banks of a stream. Feel its purity, clarity, and transparency. Awaken the serpent woman and say a prayer to her. Wow. So this beautiful water energy of which you rule over. And then we'll move into the air element, which is normally swords. This is your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations, and communication. So this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of May. So what for our Pisces? What mental energy do you want them to know about? All right, it is this one here. And you've got the 6 of air. So you have the 6 of fire, now the 6 of air. 6 of swords, rescue cat, mixed breed. So you got dog, dog, cat, cat. The challenging times are coming to an end, and you can now breathe a sigh of relief. Let the past go and embrace the happier times ahead. So some beautiful things that happen with the 6 of swords. It is movement from old ways of thinking to new ways of thinking, letting go of fears, seeing things from a higher perspective. It is again, another positive card of flow of mindset that frees and opens your mind, and it also allows you movement to happen in your life. So there is this movement forward with these two energies coming together, but the both of the 6s. And it can mean movement across water, sometimes, is literally shown here. But because as you change your mindsets on the inside, it can bring changes in the outside too, because it makes its way out there. So I like this coming in here. And then we're also going to pull from the angelic number deck, and let's see what additional message or messages that they want to bring in regarding your mental journey. So what else do you want Pisces to know about their mental adventure for May? All right, they want that one. They did want that one. What else? All right, and that one there. So let's just put those back here, and let's see what we got here. So you got 0440, the gut feeling. Here's that intuition I was talking about earlier. Betrayal, pessimism, relating, value, insight, increased perception, love, and monogamy. So follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite your ass. 3 is a crowd. I'm just going to turn this over here. So 3 is a crowd. Too funny. All right. Just move that here. Then we'll see what this one is here. And you got 666, and don't freak out about that number. I know in some organized religions, they're like, but numerology, it's all about love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. And this is all about reflection. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a more, it says better person, but just more connected to who you really are. So I like that energy coming in. And then you also have 1313. All these numbers, it's changing your mindsets about, oh no, not the number of the beast, or not unlucky number 13. Look, starting fresh. Encouragement, goals, foundations, creative ventures, communication. Step out of your comfort zone. You're about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. Wow, I love that. So some good positive things coming in here. Again, this change of how you're approaching things. Instead of out of fear, you're doing it out of inner confidence and strength, understanding who you are and what you have to offer here too. And then you move into the final element, which is your element, the water, and suit of cups normally. And this is basically represents our emotions. So we're going to just see what emotional what Spirit wants you to know about your emotional adventure during the month of May. So for Pisces, what would you like them to know about their emotional adventure? All right, it is this one. Right, and you got the 8 of water. Look at all this flowing energy coming in here. So 8 of cups, kangaroo. It's so easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't. Trust that source will lift you to new heights and gift you greater self-confidence if you affirm your freedom. And that's what the 8 of cups does. I mean, these 6s are movement away from, changing of energies and the flow that's coming in here. So you've got all this flow energy as you're headed off into this new direction. And the 8 of Cups is also, you're looking at relationships that no longer serve you, ones that you've been giving so much into and getting so little out of consistently for a very long time. Those you can back off of or even leave completely. You'll know what you want to do, and you get all this emotional energy that comes back to you, right? And then also you have emotions that are below the surface that are demanding your attention, saying, we want to be released. We're tired of using all this emotional energy to maintain this stuff. You can just free me and allow this to, be released. So I like that energy coming in here with that because, with all this endings and new beginnings, there's this leaving old ways. There's making different choices and not feeling guilty about them. So I like that. And then lastly, we're going to pull a card here from this Atlantis deck. And this can still be more about your emotional experience during the 6 months, but it can also be a wild card, which represents whatever else Spirit and Creator wants you to know about the month of May. So for Pisces, what's your final message for this reading for them, please? All right. Really feel it's this one right here. Yeah, and you got the Black Mage, and there's the kitty again. And this is card number 11. So the Magi were highly trained shamans, alchemists, and magicians with truly awesome powers. And during the Golden Age, they used these skills for the benefit of all and were greatly revered. When the Magi decided to use their power for their own enrichment and ego aggrandizement, the frequency of Atlantis spiraled down. Everything on Earth has a natural cycle, and the Golden Age was the pinnacle of light followed by eons of darkness. Now it is time to rise once more to a higher frequency. We have the change coming in here. This card indicates the end of a cycle. Here we go. In this plane of duality, situations and relationships inevitably end. Make room for different experiences. It's time to watch your ego and purify yourself so that the new can be better than the old. And the little statement on the bottom, watch your ego as you prepare for change. Yeah, otherwise it'll kind of freak out, right? Our inner child does not like change. But if we prepare it in a loving way, then it just feels safe with us, right? So I love it. Definitely a lot of endings and beginnings energy here. Don't forget to bring Spirit in, trust in your intuition with all this energy as well. And just embracing your emotional side, not feeling like you have to resist stuff, but it doesn't mean you have to react emotionally. You can still feel emotion and flow through it. Sometimes you might need to step away to do that. But I like this progression. I like this new adventure, this opening that comes in here for you. And that's what they have for you for the month of May, Pisces. And if you're looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell YouTube that you're enjoying these videos, but it also tells me that you are. And YouTube will bring you more of the similar content. Other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. That does give you access to the notification bell. And if you go into those settings, select all, you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel, as well as when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. In addition to all of that, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and you're part of the love tsunami, because when you like or share any of my videos, comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel, if even becoming one of my YouTube channel members, doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, past life readings, relationship readings, life purpose readings, and more. All that is listed in the description box of this video down below. Right, beautiful soul, as you're going through your amazing adventure this month, remember every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.